Imagine the year 1995, summertime. Humid, sticky sunshine, kids laughing and joking, handmade balls, ducking and diving, playing in the sun. It's time, man, it's time, man. Look up. An aeroplane. The game stops as we all look up in awe, past the clouds, pleading, begging, Mr. Aeroplane, please bring me sweets, please bring me meat. Me, I want a sister. The pleading continues until it disappears to oblivion. So you can imagine my joy when our local township school said we were going to the airport. And then we arrived. Tarmac, and probably the most beautiful piece of machinery I'd ever seen in my life. Captain was there, air hostesses with beautiful bows, looking like they came out of a magazine. They told us all about how airplanes work. They even had a bathroom in an airplane. We listened attentively, and then the big question came. How do you deliver the baby's toys and sweets? We don't do that. We actually deliver human beings. Who buys babies' toys and sweets? It was in that moment I was disappointed. An aeroplane was just a big bus. But wherever it is that they get the babies' toys and sweets, that's what I was going to do with my life. I'm going to travel, I thought. That single experience opened up what my career could potentially be. Had I not seen an aeroplane, I most likely would have wanted to be a teacher, a nurse, or maybe just the girlfriend of a gangster. So many of us choose our careers based on the exposure that we had. And if we don't do that, we tend to stumble into our careers. I think of my client in Paul, like so many young Africans, leaving her village or her township to bright lights where university could potentially be, graduating, waiting patiently for a job, hoping that a listed company would choose her. Then the job arrives. Spend a few years working, get a mortgage, get more debt, and wake up realizing this is not what you signed up for. The best example of this is my client, Rebecca. She called me on a Sunday, Vumi, we need to talk urgently. I need a coaching session. I arrived. Dramatic sigh. Vumi, help. I hate my job. My boss is the devil incarnate. I am bored out of my mind. I cannot continue to do this. Why did you take the job? Because it was offered to me. In the world, we find ourselves, specifically in Africa, with our unemployment in most countries being between 20 to 40%. We don't choose our careers, we allow them to happen to us. In Zulu, we say, if you don't know where you're going, any road is going to take you there. It is important that we start having a clear destination for our careers. Going into corporate, very aware as to what it is that we're trying to learn. There are usually two types of career destinations. The first is working your way all the way up to the C-suite. The second is becoming an entrepreneur. Either way, by knowing where it is that you're going, what you can get from corporate is fundamentally different. You see, most corporates are divided into administration, the repetitive work that you do when you start, that bores you out of your mind. The second being tactical, when you start getting exposure to leadership and management.